Hello, my Livy loves. Welcome back to a new Pick a Card reading where we are going to be discovering what your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, what are their next steps towards you and this connection. So within that, we're going to be giving you a very full picture of what it is that they are thinking and feeling about you at this time. We'll be looking at specific messages from their heart to yours. What would they say to you? And we're going to look at those next steps, those next actions that they would like to take towards this connection. So if you are new to this channel, I'm Dr. V. Welcome, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. And of course, if my readings resonate with you, make sure that you do hit that subscribe button and join this incredible Live Tarot community where we are all here to uplift each other, to love and support one another, not only to this journey of love, but also to live our best life. So let's see. One other thing I wanted to remind you of is if you do like this reading, please do give it a thumbs up because it shows YouTube that we have a message of love and hope that is worth spreading. So today's theme is going to be about our chakras. So we're going to be looking at the first chakra, the second chakra, and the third chakra with the archangels that are associated with them. So here are your group choices. You can pick from group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, or you can pick all of them and take the messages that resonate for your particular situation and leave the rest. So make sure that you are gentle with yourself. You can take a deep breath, close your eyes, get centered, see what you feel most intuitively guided to. Now, please do know that this is a general reading, so maybe not everything is going to resonate for you. If you would like to have specific guidance on your unique journey and connection, that's what a personal reading is for. And if you'd like to have one with me, the link to that is in the box below, or for any kind of information that you would like, whether it's readings or the oracle decks that I've created for all of you, you can go to livetarot.com. All right, so let's see your first choice for group number 1. We have the first chakra, Archangel Michael. For group number 2, we have the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. And for group number 3, we have the third chakra, Archangel Shamuel. I hope I'm saying that right, Shamuel. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our group 1 here. Okay, my beautiful group 1 who chose the first chakra, Archangel Michael. Here is your reading where we are going to be looking at what your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, what are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? What would they say to you from their deepest heart, higher self? And what specific steps and actions do they wish to take next for you and this connection? So we're going to get started here with your tarot. And for that, we have the 10 of Wands, we have the 4 of Swords, and we have the 9 of Pentacles. All right, so we are definitely getting an energy of a connection that may be in some form of separation at this time. I feel that either you have stepped away from this, they have stepped away, or you both have, because something was becoming too one-sided. With this 10 of Wands energy, I'm feeling that, somebody felt here that they were the ones who were doing all the work towards this connection. Someone felt here that they were giving far more than what they were receiving. And I feel like for a certain amount of time, it's like you let it go. You wanted to give your understanding. You wanted to be a really good friend and a good partner. I feel for some of you, this may have also been a very close friendship where there was a lot of feeling, a lot of desire for it to be more. Okay, for some of you, this is not for everybody, but for some of you, I'm feeling that this may have been a very deep friendship where you were feeling all of these things that were so much more than just friendship, where there was romance, there is love, but it's all kind of just brewing under the surface and not actually being called forward. Not actually being discussed. So I am feeling that there was some sort of a breakdown in communication here where perhaps one person was not understanding the depth of the feelings that the other person had for them. So I am feeling that it's like one of you, and I feel like this is the energy of each of you. So one of you is coming from the energy of this 10 of Wands, and one of you is coming from the energy of this 4 of Swords. So I feel that one of you went into this 4 of Swords mode where you were definitely kind of keeping to yourself. You were definitely holding back, not communicating, wanting to take some time, wanting to gain some knowledge or discovery about yourself. So I do feel that there was a stepping back here. And like I said, for many of you, this is a very deep friendship / a little bit more, kind of like always veering on that kind of edge of we are more than just friends, but not quite getting there. That's the energy that I'm getting. So I feel that because of that disconnect or that kind of inequality that may be coming through here, the other one felt that it's just too much of a burden. 10 of Wands. Like, I feel like I am carrying this entire relationship on my back. Why aren't you doing something? Why are you not equally carrying this connection? Why do I feel like all I do is give and not get enough in return because you seem to be checked out? So I do feel that for many of you, your person, it's like they understand, they are coming to terms with the fact that they themselves have been checked out with this 4 of Swords energy. They've been trying to kind of, seek some answers, seek some sort of a resolution as to how is it that they truly feel. And so I feel like one of the things that your person is understanding here is that they haven't really listened to your needs. Okay, they haven't really listened to your needs. They've never really heard you. And I feel like that's how you feel. Like, you feel that they may listen, but they don't really hear what you're saying. They don't really, it doesn't process deep within them. They've been very limited. They've been very limited in what they are letting in to their world. They've become definitely a bit more what is it when you kind of what's that word when you keep yourself very exclusive, like you are not letting people in, you're kind of keeping yourself off to the side, you're keeping yourself a bit in that loner kind of energy because there's something that is brewing deep within you. There are certain some things that are haunting you, and I feel like that's where it's like they stopped listening. So they understand that they did not really hear you out, that they stopped listening to what your needs were, even if, regardless of whether you were very close friends or if you were more than just close friends. I feel like they just did not open themselves up to what your needs were, what your emotional needs were in this connection. So what I'm feeling here is that there's been a tremendous emotional void that has come through here, where it's like you want very much to have a spiritual connection. But that connection requires for people to truly be loyal to one another, to truly listen to one another, and to be loyal to the connection, which I feel that they were not. So see, this relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So for some of you, the reason why you even gave them more of the benefit of the doubt here is because you felt that there was this very deep connection between the two of you that really does surpass this lifetime. Like this is a past life connection, a past life relationship. And so I feel like that is why, if you were feeling like you were in this 10 of Wands energy, that is why you kind of carried this burden for so long, because you understood, or at least in your mind and in your heart, you felt that this was a once in a lifetime kind of love, as in this lifetime, but you have experienced it in previous lifetimes. It's like you recognized this person, and that is why you carried this burden for so long. But I do feel that you have unloaded this burden. That's why we're getting this 9 of Pentacles energy. So someone has here decided that, you know what, you are not listening to me. We have this deep connection. You are not doing anything towards it. You are just kind of sitting there, you know, like a bump on a log here, you know, in this 4 of Swords energy. There's also a little bit, if you look at this person, there's also a little bit of depression going on here. So I feel like for some of you, your person, they have been shut down in some form of depressive energy here too. They may be depressed, they may be shut down, they may be dealing with some sort of stress or anxiety in their life, but they feel like they've come to a standstill and they haven't been moving forward. And that is why I feel like, if that's, you know, that's why you are watching this video for them, I feel like that is why their next steps are going to be so important, because you are looking for movement. You are looking for them to come out of this energy. You are waiting for this, right? There's something in you that doesn't want to give up on this very deep connection. You want to give them some benefit of the doubt, even though you feel like they didn't listen to you. So that's why I feel like you may have stepped back from this, or somebody stepped back from this and is really focusing on their independence. You know, it's like you're still keeping a door open for them to come out of this very limited energy of them being kind of very self-contained, right? This is the energy of being very self-contained. Not letting a lot in, but not also getting out there yourself. So I feel like you have decided with this 9 of Pentacles, which is a beautiful energy of really being whole within yourself, not letting anyone or anything get you down, building your own little cocoon, your own little empire of well-being and happiness and peace. You've been focusing your energies here, and your person is feeling that vibrationally, okay? So this is why they are being inspired, whether you are talking or not. I feel like some of you may be in some form of minimal to no contact. Some of you are still actually in contact. You are definitely talking. But either way, I feel like they are now, with their next steps, seeking to expand their horizons. Okay, this is beautiful. Vast vistas. So this is a really lovely transition that is coming through here, right? Them being very much isolated, you know, very depressive in that 4 of Swords, to now wanting to take that next step to come out of that darkness, to come out of that solitude or that isolation that they've been putting themselves in. They want to expand their horizons again. They want to open up their life again to you, to love, as well as to all of the other things, all of the goodness that life has to offer. So let's take a look at their specific messages to you, and then we'll look at what actual steps will they take. What will their actual real actions be? What would they say to you? What would they say to you from their higher self, their deepest heart? Okay, so I am getting this energy of them definitely not listening. Okay, I feel like this is a confirmation from them, you know, of them not listening, because look at this one. I do feel that the reason why they felt maybe that your beliefs were too different, see, our beliefs were just too different. I couldn't reconcile mine to yours. I feel like that comes from the fact that they weren't fully opening themselves up to you, that there was not an open-minded energy coming through here. That's why they felt that. I feel like if they really listened to you, they would have realized that your beliefs are not all that different. But I feel like, especially for those of you who feel like your person has been in a more of a depressed or anxious state, where they may be feeling very down upon themselves, right? There may have been certain things that have happened in their life situation that have made them feel glum or sad or low. I'm also sensing some fear, some sense of fear over failure. I feel like for some of you, your person has failed at something recently. I mean, it's not like earth shattering or like, oh, their life has come to an end or anything, but it was definitely something that they were hopeful about that did not work out. And so it was a bit of a blow to their ego. It was a bit of a blow to their identity or sense of self here. And that's another reason why they've gone into this Four of Swords. So I feel like, you know, whatever this failure was, or whatever made them happen that did not go their way, that put them in this state, also gave them kind of like this false sense of, you know, oh, well, you and I think differently. You and I have different priorities or different beliefs or different mindsets. But I think that that is something that they have misunderstood. And so that's something that they are coming to the realization of as well, because see, you were my sanctuary. You were the only person I could confide in, and I betrayed your trust. So see how now it's like they're coming to that realization that some of the assumptions that they made about you, the conclusions that they came to, were inaccurate. See, I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. Okay, so for some of you, this person may have been acting, kind of cold and distant for a while now, right? They may have been kind of off in their own head, right? In a depressing kind of energy, right? And so now they're afraid that you just don't have faith left in them anymore, right? They know and realize that they truly love you, but they're afraid of your rejection, or they're even possibly afraid of what you'll have to say. Like, what will your beliefs be about how they have behaved, right? Like what they have done in this connection. So let's take a look at their actual next steps. Spirit, what are their next steps? Oh my gosh, beautiful. Look at this. I love it. I love this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so look at the beauty of these messages coming through. So they are definitely, right, in that Four of Swords energy, they are definitely trying to focus on healing not only themselves, but also their connection to you, right? Trying to heal this relationship. That is what they want, because look, they've been unawakened. They realize that they've been unawakened, that there were some sort of, miscommunication, lack of listening, lack of hearing, judgments or conclusions that were come to from a state of being unawakened, from not really understanding or wanting to see the depth of this connection, this being a past life connection for sure. But them just not wanting to see that, or not being ready to see that, right? But now it's like they are coming to that, because look at this. They want to create something different here. Look at this beautiful creativity card. Inspiration, creation, bring out the greatness within. So they want to come out of that Four of Swords energy and bring out what is truly beautiful and real about them and about you, right? They want to create something new. They want to come back from depression into inspiration and be able to create a beautiful new beginning with you with this offer. Oh my gosh, look at their next steps. Gesture, engagement, wedding, rejoice in your union. Yes, yes, look at this beautiful offer that is coming through. Wow, so a lot of stuck energy finally being released here. And what an amazing card to get for your person's next steps. Oh, I love it. So if you would like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I used here in this reading, you can get all of that information at livetarot.com, and the links are in the box below. Make sure you leave me a comment. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe, like, and share. I love you so much, guys. I'll see you all on the next video. My beautiful group number 2, second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Here is your reading, where we're going to be looking at what your twin flame, soulmate, beloved, what are their current, thoughts and feelings about you and this connection. What would they say to you from their deepest heart, higher self, if they could? And we're going to go into what are their next steps, their next actions. What are they going to do for you and this connection? Wow. All right. So we're getting some very deep energies of loss, regret. Wow. Okay, so your person, let's start here with your tarot. 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, and 10 of Cups. Wow. All right. So I'm feeling that somebody has walked away from this connection. So there's definitely somebody right now who is feeling like they were left. There's an energy of a tremendous sense of loss, emotional loss, as well as even physical loss. For some of you, I'm feeling that there was something here where you were looking forward to either living together or being in the same town or city. I feel for some of you, you've had a long distance kind of relationship. And so there were some sort of plans that were being made for the two of you to either meet or be in the same place, or even an offer of living in the same place, moving in together, something like this, something going on here. But I feel like something happened where that offer was either taken off the table or somebody walked away from that opportunity. And now they're feeling like they've literally been left out in the cold, both emotionally and physically, as in like, for some of you, if you were already in a relationship where you were living together, I feel for some of you, somebody moved out. Somebody moved out, but they are regretting taking a very rash action like that. I feel like they either abruptly left the connection, as in they may have out of nowhere just left the relationship. For some of you, again, this is not for all of you, I feel like there was some sort of a ghosting that has gone on here as well, where they may have abruptly just kind of fallen off the face of the earth, and you're like, where did this person go? Why have they not contacted me? I feel for some of you, you've been very worried as well, very concerned about your person because they haven't contacted you, or they may have asked for some space in order to deal with their issues. Because see, the thing is, I feel like whatever space this person has taken from you or this connection, they did not feel that it had to do with you. They felt that it had to do with certain other issues that were going on in their life. I feel that for some of you, there's definitely been some form of distraction from your person, kind of feeling a bit overwhelmed by things in their life that they needed to deal with, but they haven't dealt with. So I feel like your person has been putting a lot of things off in their life. There have been a lot with this Eight of Cups. I feel like there's a lot of situations, people, situations, issues in your person's life that they have been refusing to deal with. And when you do that, right, when you refuse to deal with those things and you just continue to repress them, what ends up happening is that it just festers and it gains in momentum, right? The more you seek to push down your emotions, especially negative emotions, especially feelings of overwhelm or stress over people and situations in your life, and you don't want to actually acknowledge or resolve those situations, the more they come back at you 100 times worse. So I do feel that your person, this was their response to those situations. They were not able to leave it behind them. They were not able to turn their back on either toxic people or toxic situations. See with this Eight of Cups energy right here, there's all these situations that are willy-nilly, that are kind of just like in different states of disarray here. And your person, they need to deal with these, you know, and the only way that they can actually walk away from them and put it behind them is to deal with them, but they haven't been. Okay, so I feel like that's been a very significant block or obstacle in this connection, is your person not being able to deal with their stuff here. And I feel like you may have gotten fed up of that situation. And so either you may have even called them on their bluff here, because I feel like for some of you, your person was making promises. Oh, I'm going to deal with it. Oh yeah, I'm going to deal with it. It's not going to get in the way of us anymore. I'm not, I'm going to make sure to take care of this. I'm going to make sure, but they didn't. And there was a lot of excuses and promises being made. But the more they did that, the more distant you felt from them. I feel like the more your person was putting off resolving this, the more in denial, because I'm also getting energies of denial here, of them being very much in denial of wanting to deal with these obstacles. And so the more that happened, the more I feel that you felt a distance from them. Either they started distancing themselves from you, or you started distancing yourself from them. But either way, you both were mirroring each other in this Five of Pentacles energy, where you just felt like you're getting further and further away. The energy between the two of you, instead of being this warm, loving, passionate energy that you had before, became colder and colder. And it's unfortunate, because what they truly think and feel about you is this is how they see you. They see you as their happily ever after. 10 of Cups. This is what they truly want with you. You know, this is what they've always wanted to build with you. Isn't this such a beautiful picture? Like, there's this beautiful energy of you literally being their happily ever after. Like, this is what they wanted. They saw their entire world just coming to life, because literally this connection, their love, their connection with you breathed new life into their world. And you know, I'm not surprised, because I feel like the fact that they were struggling with so many issues in their life, you definitely came into their life as this breath of fresh air. Look at the difference between this 8 and 10. It's like, you know, you breathed new life, new hope, new opportunity into an existence which was a bit dark before you came along. But all the more reason why they should not have sought this as an escape, because I am feeling that to a certain extent, they saw you as an escape from their reality, from a reality that they did not like. But that's not a good thing. You can't use somebody as an escape. You can't just rely upon them to fix your problem. So I do feel that this person may have put a lot of their problems onto you. They may have been very needy with their emotional issues. They may have looked to you to solve a lot of their issues, because they were almost unwilling to take the actions necessary in order to solve them for themselves. So I feel like you tried your best because you saw the great potential here. You really tried to be there for them. You really tried to take on their burdens. You gave a brave and heroic effort. I do feel that you did. You did your best. But at some point, you may have said, you know what? I can't do this anymore. I'm not responsible for this. So they are definitely feeling a tremendous loss with this Five of Pentacles. And they're, especially if you are not in their life currently right now, they are feeling a lot of gratitude and appreciation for what you did for them. Because now with the fact that you may not be there to listen, see? Because look at this, you gave them so much. You listened with your heart. You listened to every problem they had. Look at this. You are listening to what is being said to you, but need to listen with a loving heart. You did. You did that for them. You gave them your undivided attention, and they are finally realizing this again, especially if they somehow ghosted you or stepped away from you or vice versa, right? This is really opening their mind and heart to the gratitude and appreciation that they feel for you. And your loss or your absence is really very difficult for them, okay? I feel like they're feeling a sense of appreciation for you that they never felt before. And that is why, look at this in terms of their next steps. They want a commitment, okay? They missed out on this. They missed out on whatever commitment you guys were planning to have. And this is something that they are looking to reestablish. So there's a connection here that they are looking to come back to. And what's so interesting here is that they know that there needs to be reciprocity here. Okay, so in the same way that you listened to them, you took on every single problem, burden, challenge that they have as your own. They need to do that for you, right? And they haven't so far, right? This feels definitely like there was a lot of intensity in the connection that was coming from their side, right? There was a lot of heaviness, a lot of intensity, a lot of deep emotion, maybe even some sort of drama that you handled for them. And once you were gone, or once you stepped away, or they stepped away, they realized, wow, this is, you did so much for me that I never gave you credit for. And now I need to listen to you the way that you listen to me. I need to love you in the way that you loved me. Okay, so this is a realization that they are definitely coming to, because see, our love was too intense for me to handle. I needed to break away. So this is the mistake that they made, right? This is the big mistake that they made, thinking that it was the love, the connection that was too intense, when in fact, it was more about the intensity and the drama that they themselves were creating that didn't have to be like that, right? It's almost like they complicated the situation more than what it needed to be. And now they're realizing, look at this, no one ever loved me again the way you did. I never appreciated you until you were gone. Wow, look at this. So now we're getting two really powerful energies of appreciation and gratitude for you, for everything that you are, everything that you have done for them that they never appreciated before. So this is huge, and it's necessary. They absolutely needed to come to this realization. See, I'm feeling lost and I don't know what to do about it. So definitely with that Eight of Cups and Five of Pentacles energy, I'm not surprised that they are definitely feeling lost right now without you. I think they took you for granted. I feel like this entire reading is about them taking you for granted and not realizing what they had until it was gone. And now they're scrambling, right? Now they're scrambling like, uh-oh, wait a second. So then, Spirit, what steps are they going to take next? What concrete next steps next actions are coming from them. Okay, so this is what they're working on. Yeah. Okay, so what I find really interesting about this is that they have a deep desire here for having this commitment with you. Okay, they have a deep desire. Now, the thing is, they are trying to deal with whatever is their repressed emotion, because see, this to me goes back to this Eight of Cups. This is something that's a lingering energy that they really need to deal with, because the fact that they've been repressing, didn't we say, like, when you repress everything down and you just push it down tight, you are in a very deep sense of denial. And I feel like this is a continuing energy for them. Look at this: repressed emotions, rejection, unable to see below the surface. So I feel like they are definitely still struggling. Look at this with their perceptions. This is about being, deluded, putting veils of illusion over your eyes, not seeing through your own false beliefs. So I feel like whatever this is, and whatever has been these false beliefs that they have not been able to deal with, all of these issues, whatever issues they have, it's almost like they have let it block them from their happy ending. And it's so unfortunate, because I feel like you guys could have that. Ten of Cups, you could have it all, but they need to come out of this denial, right? There's a lingering energy of denial here. I feel like there is definitely movement coming forth from this commitment, but I feel that it is a bit slower coming, okay? They need to really fix this issue, because otherwise they're not worthy of you, as in they're not worthy of you who is ready, who is ready to have this Ten of Cups, who is ready to commit and start a life together. If they are not ready for that, then they're not going to be able to create that with you in the 3D. That's why they're also coming through here. Is like, yes, you still have this connection at this soul level connection. You may even be intuitively communicating. You may, see signs, synchronicities. You may dream of each other. But until they fix this perception, their issues, the darkness that they're dealing with, the denial and the repression that they've been dealing with, they are not going to be able to come to you and really demonstrate that they can make this happen. Because I feel like they may come to you saying, I want this commitment. They may say it verbally, but what they truly need to do is to actually take the sacred journey, is to actually take action. And that is where I feel like that might be a bit more slow in coming. So you may want to think about what it is that you want to do here. Like, are you willing to take it slow? Are you willing to kind of, go on this journey with them, knowing that it may not be as fast moving or as progressive as you want it to? So the commitment, the desire is there, it's all there. But this cute little car may not move as fast as you want it to, because they are dealing with these issues, right? So I feel like the ball is going to be in your court. You're going to have to decide. Wow. All right. So make sure that you leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of your reading. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of these oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading, the links are in the box below, or you can just go to livetarot.com. So make sure that you subscribe, like, and share. Thank you so much for being here. Love you guys, and I'll see you all on the next video. All right, my loves who chose group number 3, the 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel. Here is your reading, where we're going to be looking at your twin flame, your soulmate, their thoughts and feelings about you at this time. Wow. what they would specifically say to you from their deepest heart. And then what are their next steps towards this connection? Wow. Okay, so we are definitely getting a lot of energy here of loss. Okay, a lot of loss, a lot of heartbreak. That's so interesting because we've been seeing this in every reading, group 1 and group 2 as well. So I'm sensing that there's definitely been a lot of struggle and separation that may be going on in these connections. Your person, it's like, look at this, they are dealing with massive amount of heartbreak. 5 of Cups and 3 of Swords. So it makes me wonder, is this something that has happened recently? Because I'm getting an energy of more like recent, in the past few months, where things may have abruptly come to an end. I'm feeling that they are very confused as to why this connection is not working out at this time. There's a lot of heartbreak. 3 of Swords and 5 of Cups. So they're definitely in their head about a lot of things. They feel like they have had their heart broken. They also feel, though, that there's something that went on here where they themselves may have also been hurtful. Okay, because I'm feeling like, again, with this storm field, I feel like something happened that came into your lives like a storm. Something happened here between the two of you that came between you like a storm. So I'm feeling for some of you, there may have been some sort of a third party situation. This is for some of you, not for all of you, but I feel like some of you may have found out that your person is still involved, or not involved, but like feeling some sort of a toxic pull towards a third party. Now, this toxic pull could be anybody from a friend, a spouse, ex-spouse, ex-girlfriend, right? Ex-boyfriend, parent. But there's something here where it's like you feel that this was a major storm in your relationship. There was something that was revealed, some sort of truth that was revealed here that you did not anticipate or you did not see coming. Okay, so it's kind of like this storm, almost like this tornado that came out of nowhere. That's why I feel like whatever happened in this situation, it came very abruptly, or it was a bit of a surprise. For some of you, I feel that this was something that you did not see coming at all. And so that is why it's like there's this energy coming from your person that they, even though they are responsible for hurting you, because I do feel that they have definitely hurt you with this 3 of Swords. Like, even though they are feeling heartbroken, they also realize that they have also been the heartbreaker, as in they have hurt you a lot in this connection. So I feel like there's also, because of them feeling like they have broken your heart, there's a lot of regret that comes from that with this 5 of Cups. So there was definitely something here, some sort of choice that they made, your person made here, that really got between the two of you. There's some sort of a decision that was made or action that was taken here that was extremely hurtful to you, that this person did. And now they are dealing with the fallout. 5 of Cups. Okay, they're dealing with the fallout. So I don't know why I'm getting a strong energy from this person. Not that they were openly cheating on you, but there was something or somebody from the past who came back. That's the energy I'm getting. There was somebody or something or some situation from the past that your person thought that they had taken care of or dealt with that wasn't taken care of or dealt with. You know, that person came back, or that situation came back from the past. and it started haunting them. And this is where they may have been not truthful, not honest with you. I feel like part of what happened here is that they tried to keep you in the dark about it because they didn't know what to do. Okay, this person may have asked them for money, asked them for support, may have asked them to be back again with them again. So I'm feeling that for some of you, like I said, a third party can be anybody, but for some of you, I'm feeling like there's an energy here of a third party who was a former partner too. Somebody who either they had a commitment or a relationship with, or even a marriage. They could even be an ex-spouse, but I feel like this person kind of emotionally blackmailed them. Okay, that they came back and said, can I have money, or can I have support, or for some of you, I feel like they came back and said, I made a really big mistake. I still love you. Why can't we work this out? And it's like, I feel like for many of you, they even knew that your person has moved on. It's a very tricky energy. It's like they even knew that your person was with you, but they still tried anyway to take your person away from you. And your person, I'm feeling, started to feel very confused, okay, with this moon's energy. It put them in a very dark place, whoever this person is. Now, again, please do take the messages as they resonate. For some of you, this is not a romantic third party. For some of you, this is like a toxic parent, like a toxic mom or a toxic sister, or somebody who is a bit of who more has a feminine energy and maybe doing like emotional blackmail. That's the energy that I'm getting. It could even be a daughter. It could even be a daughter who is emotionally blackmailing your person, demanding certain things from them. Wanting certain types of loyalty from your person, that is really putting your person in a bad place. And I feel like because of this, they may have lied to you, as in they may have been dishonest. They may not have been able to tell you that this has come back into their life like this storm. Okay, they felt really afraid of letting you know because they're confused themselves. They're going into a dark place themselves, but they were also not sure what to do. They didn't want to lose you, but I feel like it became kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy because they may have lost you anyway, right? When you found out, I feel like you found out something here. You've definitely found something out. And that led to a fallout between the two of you, where you may have said, I'm out of here. Like, I'm not going to deal with this. You didn't even tell me. You lied to me. You didn't tell me that this person has come back, that they want certain things from you. And now you're confused, right? There was something here that was really, really big. And it felt like a mountain, okay, for your person. It felt like they were climbing this mountain. And I'm not trying to offer them any sympathy or anything here, because they did hurt you very much. They did make some really poor choices here. And so I feel like they are deeply regretting that, but they're also feeling like they're literally climbing a mountain right now. They're trying to get over whatever this is. They're trying to move forward from whatever this big fallout was, because they're literally kicking themselves for keeping you in the dark, right? For hurting you, for lying to you. And so what they want to do is to choose love. This is what they truly would like to do, is to choose what is the real love in their life, which is you. So whatever this other obligation or other drama that is going on in their life with this other person, I'm not feeling that it's out of love, okay? Whatever this issue is with somebody else or another situation that is making them confused, it's not because they love that person. I don't think the confusion, this moon's energy, is attached to love. No, I think the love is for you. The issue with this other person is some form of obligation, some form of guilt, emotional blackmail, something here where they still feel like this person has some hold over them, or they're letting the other person or other situation have a hold over them. And that's why they're starting to question themselves. That is why they are starting to question their own thinking. Like, why am I doing this? What the hell am I doing? Why am I letting this person get in the way? Why am I letting this person or this situation ruin what we have? Why have I let them? Because see, I have awakened to our connection. I know there is a timeless bond between us. See? So they know through this separation and the deep pain that they're feeling from it, they know that you guys have the real deal. Okay, the real deal is with you, not with this other person. They know that the timeless bond, the real connection is with you, and that is why they have not stopped thinking about you. They cannot. Their heart just keeps coming back. And see, that's why they're questioning themselves. I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. See? So whoever this person or situation that has come from the past or has been in the periphery of their world, that person is really doing a number on them, in the sense that it's really making your person question themselves. Like, who am I? Why am I still letting this person do this to me? Do I have some sort of, like, issues that I didn't know that I was still holding on to? Why does this person still have a hold over me? So there's a lot of this that is very much in alignment with this moon's energy, right? It makes sense. When you don't feel like you know who you are anymore, you are definitely within the darkness of that moon's energy. The confusion is definitely putting, veils upon your eyes. And I feel like your person is struggling to see clearly, right? But even if they are struggling to see clearly in terms of their thought processes, in terms of their mind, their heart does know the truth. And what is the truth here? My heart keeps coming back to you, even though I know you've lost faith in me. See? Wow. So, absolutely, see? Their heart is still with you. But they know that you've lost faith in them. Whatever they did here, whatever they weren't honest about, whatever they were keeping from you, they thought that they were just, it's interesting. I'm getting the energy of them not thinking that they lied, okay? Like, in their mind, it's like, I didn't lie. I just didn't let them know. I didn't lie to you. I just didn't let you know what was going on because I needed to deal with it on my own. But that's a bit of a cop-out because, it's still a lie, right? Something as significant as somebody else, coming back from your past, or somebody else making demands on you. You can't keep that from your twin flame, your soulmate, the love of your life. You can't keep that from them. So they are now paying the price for the fact that you've lost faith in them, in their word, in their emotions, in what they have, in the promises that they have made, right? You've lost faith in that. So what are they going to do next? What are their next steps? What do they want to do next? Now that, they've really let the past come in and screw up what's in the current love and connection that they feel. Yeah, see, this is the thing. Interesting. Wow. All right. So they are definitely wanting to move out of this energy. Okay. They are definitely needing movement here, because look at this. See, I feel like this has to do definitely with something related to money, status, wanting to come back into their lives. Because see, this person or this situation, whatever it is, they're using shared memories. Okay, they have some sort of shared memories, nostalgia, some sort of attachment to the past that this person is using against your love. As in, they're saying things like, oh, remember when we used to do this? Remember when we were like this? Remember when we were inseparable, and you know, all these great things that we did together, and we used to be like this and that. And I feel like they're really trying to draw them in emotionally from this shared history, this shared experience. And they're trying to bring them back, like pull them back into that shared past. And your person, they somehow have been letting it happen up till now. But I feel like now they're putting a stop to it. They don't want to, because I think they've realized that this other person, their intentions are not entirely honorable, right? They're looking to bring them back into the past here because they want something. Either it's money, they want to share it in their money, their success. They want some sort of a payoff. They want something. Because I'm also feeling your person, for some of you, I feel like they've become quite successful lately. Like they may have a business that's doing really well. They may have a career that's doing really well. There's something here about your person. They've been fulfilling big goals. They may have been working very hard for their success. And I feel like this person from the past is trying to take advantage of that, but your person is aware of this, okay? This is a good thing. They are aware of this, and what they're trying to do is to move back towards you, okay? Look at this. So we're getting summer. And I like this energy because to me, this represents two things. One is it represents the Sun card in tarot, which is really the most happiest, most positive card in tarot. And it's about wanting to come back into your good graces, wanting to find that place of love and light back in your heart, wanting to win your heart back. And with a time marker of this summer, as in by this summer, your person wants to move back into this connection with you, as in they want things to be normal between the two of you again. If you are in separate cities or towns, or like you have a long distance relationship, they want to travel to you this summer. They want to be with you physically this summer. They want to get this connection, this relationship back on track. They're going to deal with whatever this is, and they want to move away from it. Okay, so they want to put this in the past. They want to move forward with you. They want to win your trust back. They want to be with you physically if they're not currently at this time. They want the momentum of moving this relationship back into where it's supposed to be because it's gone off track, right? They want to bring it back. So that is fantastic. So make sure that you leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of your reading. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of these decks that I used in this reading, you can go to livetarot.com, and the links are all in the box below. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, like, and share. I love you so much. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you all on the next video.